I'm so excited. I think I'm excited
Same
about
here.
today's topic. Welcome to Happy Teens Community Channel, and thank you for engaging in honest conversation with teenagers. Okay, so I have Auntie Miracle here. Auntie Miracle, I think you should do a proper. Tell them your portfolio.
Let's keep it humble.
Okay.
Humility is the key.
Alright, so guys, I'm quite excited to have Auntie Miracle here, and we've been talking before we came to camera about the different operations, or should I say operations, rejection that teenagers are currently faced with. And because this is honest conversation with teenagers, we had to bring it here so we can talk the talk. Why should a teenager go to commit suicide? You know, because they feel they're not.
I think it's actually happening so much.
It's so much
everywhere. Like I'm like, what's happening?
What is happening? And you know, the causes of some of these suicides is something very
tiny,
and they feel like they are not loved enough.
Exactly.
Or that someone is rejecting them somewhere.
Yeah.
They feel like weird from the society, and that's
they feel not normal. Abnormal.
And so, guys, that's why we want to talk about rejection today and how to handle rejection. So if you are a teenager there and you're battling with rejection, this video is for you. Stay close and you're going to enjoy the rest of the video. Alright, so if you've not subscribed to this channel, do well to subscribe. If you are a parent out there or you are a teenager, this space is for you. So let's move into honest conversations with my teenager. Okay, so what is rejection, Auntie Miracle? Do you have an idea of what you can say rejection is?
I feel it's a feeling of not being accepted by people you want to accept you.
Okay, people you want to actually accept you.
Yeah, maybe from parents, from friends, from classmates, from colleagues, could be from siblings.
Wow, do you know I've actually really gotten something from this your definition? You said people that you don't even expect to accept you.
You don't care.
Yeah, you don't care.
If a mad person doesn't say, you're like, it's not my business.
Yes, and that's why it hits deep. Maybe their friends in school suddenly just acts up and try avoiding them.
Maybe top-notch clique
that you want to join.
That you want to join, and they're like, you know,
you're not my class.
You're not there.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Really? So, and it can even come from parents.
Exactly.
When your parents feel like you don't know enough. Can you not see your elder brother and see the way they're having
or maybe
particular grades in school that you're not having?
Okay, yeah, I think that's a continuous comparison.
Awesome. And I feel like, are you not seeing the daughter of so and so that came home with so and so result, and you're looking at your own result, you're like, you feel like those people are not accepting you. They don't love you enough. And this is one of the major problems amongst teenagers, feeling like they are not accepted in their homes, feeling like they are not, and it causes a lot of things. So let's still mention some of the, because we have mentioned suicide, right? Let's still mention what are other causes of, should I say causes, or what are the effects of rejection?
I think one thing is bitterness.
Okay, yeah, it
results in bitterness. You have a teenager that is so. And the thing is that once a particular teenager is bitter, she wants to pass it on
to the others, right? Yeah.
It happens unconsciously. You see somebody that you could be joking, you could play with her. Next thing, she's releasing hurtful words to you. Yeah. That person is actually struggling with rejection.
Yeah, exactly. That's why some teenagers are not come to terms in their homes. Maybe they have parents that are always abusing them.
Exactly.
They act up outside. They have this bad energy they send out amongst people. They're always bitter. You'll be like,
and you know, most of them want to. They want to portray this. I'm a strong person.
So it's like a camouflage.
Exactly.
Because there are things inside that.
So because of that, they do some things and you're like, what's happening? So that is it.
So bitterness can be the after effect of rejection.
And then I think low self-esteem. We have a lot of teenagers that maybe because of their parents keep saying, or friends in school keep telling them, you're not good enough.
Yeah.
You'd have been a little bit, your complexion would have been better. Or maybe you would have had maybe your body would have been slimmer or you'd have been a little bit
Fat.
something like that.
Yeah.
And because of that, they tend to withdraw.
Yeah.
A lot of them think I'm not good enough. You
Yeah.
can't, so many teenagers can't even look at themselves in the mirror.
Yeah, I think I'm beautiful.
Not even, they cannot in the mirror, but let me hide my face. You understand?
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
so it leads to low self-esteem.
Low self-esteem.
And truth is, a lot of teenagers are struggling with a lot of them.
And the society is not helping. I don't even expect the society to help, because society gives us an idea of beauty.
Yeah,
like you have to have this shape. You must be that person on that magazine cover.
That's a lot of people. A lot of teenagers are like, let me just grow up and have money. The first time I'll do is surgery.
Exactly. I want maybe I want to have bigger eyes or whatever.
Buy something. Let my skin just get better. Sweetheart, you are beautiful. Whatever the complexion is, you're fair, beautiful. You're dark, you're brown skin, girl. You're beautiful. Trust me.
Really,
so,
seriously, because a lot of things, rejection. The after effect of rejection is so much that we can't even exhaust it.
I think we should also talk about the causes.
Okay.
Because a lot
like the root causes.
Yeah,
things that lead to
most people do not know.
Okay.
For me, I feel one thing is a lot of people, because the society has given us an idea of what perfect should be.
Or should be. Mm-hmm.
So when they look at themselves and they feel, oh, I don't have this in the society.
Because I've not met up to the standard.
And they're like, I'm not good enough.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. So sometimes it's not even from your siblings, it's not even from your parents, it's not even from your colleagues, it's not even from your class, it's from yourself. It's what you have
in your mind. So you feel like my hair is not long enough. Oh God, just give me this long hair. If you give me this long hair, I'll be happier.
I'm not tall enough, I'm not. Or sometimes it could be they could have somebody that's, instead of the person speaking, somebody of authority speaking, maybe older than them, or somebody that has influence. Instead of them speaking positive things, they keep
telling you you're not good enough, you're not this, you're not
this.
that.
You would have been this. You would have been this.
It's even very hilarious that someone has, say, first position, and the person will still be like, if you had scored 100 over 100 in all your subjects,
maybe you had 99, and I said, why did you score 100? Or maybe you're fair. You're too fair. You look like custard.
And someone said that our society weaponizes shame. They feel like, no, go shame yourself. Don't say it. You want people to laugh at you. So it puts a lot of teenagers inside. They feel like, okay, let me just put it to myself. Let me feel down. Let me just be on a low key. And it brings timidity that finally locks them inside. So they feel rejected and all that.
And they actually grow up to be bitter adults.
Yes, exactly.
Very bitter adults. So
So let's talk about acceptance. How can a teenager move from rejection to acceptance? How can they fully embrace? Because if you don't accept yourself, you can't live to the fullest of all that God has created you to be. It starts from the point of, okay, yes, this is me. I am Esther Chibon. I am
Miracle Net.
And this is what God has given to me. God has made me this and that. And let me move, let me deploy it to my world and all that. How can we move away from
first off, I think teenagers have to understand that even Jesus Christ was not accepted by everybody.
Really? Really? It's true.
Even when he was the son of God, Jesus was perfect.
Yeah, I know.
He was perfect.
Yeah.
But still, some people couldn't accept Jesus. Yeah. So you have to understand that no matter how smart you are, there will still be somebody that's you're too smart. Why are you forming? Or even if you are extremely beautiful, you have people that God has blessed with beauty. From afar, you could actually notice that they are shining. And then somebody's like,
your own is too much.
Your own is too much.
And that's why our society, there was a time this Obanje thing.
Yeah.
This one is too beautiful. Like, you are too beautiful. Obanje.
Very funny.
Which means like, is that what they call it? Man-made or something like that. River. I hope you understand the gist. So our society wants you not to accept who you are. I heard the story of a girl who was just too beautiful. Okay. Yeah. So, but people came to her and were like, your beauty is causing men to fall. Hey.
Why is it her fault?
It made her to go and start cutting herself. She used razor to cut herself, give herself like tribal marks that did not exist.
And it will still be the same people that come down. Why did you do this to yourself? Why didn't you accept yourself the way you are?
So friends, anytime
funny.
you want to lean to the society and not listen to God and to your inner self, you feel down. Because society will give you opinions. One person will tell you one thing, you need to have long hairs. Another person will come and tell you, no, your hair, how can it be long? It should be short. So imagine if you are growing your hair to be long.
Auntie Esther, the way the world is right now, at a particular point, there was a time they were celebrating fair people. But right now, they're celebrating dark people. So if you are fair, like, let me look for them. So you just have to accept.
There was a point in my second university, like, brown skin, guy. If you're not brown skin,
you know, hey. You understand? So,
exactly.
Another time they're celebrating slim girls. And right now,
it's horrible. Naim
is the one that is entering eyes. So that is it.
So I hope you're enjoying this conversation. Do well to give us a thumbs up. Do well to comment. Tell us what you want us to talk about. It will help us to know how best to serve you in this community. So if you're struggling with rejection, you feel unloved, whether it's from your parents. Do you know some parents even make some teenagers to feel unloved? They tell you
even from church,
you feel like you're not matching up to the society. If that is going on in your life, know this, that God has accepted you. God has first accepted you. For him to send his son Jesus to come, he has accepted you. From that acceptance, you must accept yourself.
Accept yourself.
Understand that you have value as a person, that you are significant. You were saying that no other person can be miracle made.
In this entire world,
even if the person,
nobody can walk like me. Nobody can
really?
talk. Nobody can ginger. This eye, nobody can sing like me.
Now, even if the person changes her name or his name or whatever to miracle made, and even if the person goes to rub bleaching cream to the fair.
It's my
your kind of clothes. Nobody can be exactly like you. Nobody can replicate the things you replicate. Alright, so value yourself. Know that you are significant and God values you. When you know that, you'll be able to move from depression, from suicidal thoughts, from feeling rejected to feeling loved. Understand the love of God for you, that God truly loves you. Okay, so let's see how to wrap it up. Is there anything you want to add to this?
I think we've actually said
a lot.
I just wanted to know that God loves you, and then you should love yourself.
Yeah.
If there's anybody on earth that should love you, should be you. Love yourself better than anybody else, and then you'll be good. You'll be fine.
Now, if you don't know how to package your product, no other person will appreciate it.
Exactly.
So put yourself together. Look yourself in the mirror and say, yes, girl, boy, you are God made. Yeah. I'm fine. Really, and sometimes you don't care about people's opinions, what they have to say. Right? Because what people may have to say may not go well. So hold it on that you are good, you're beautifully and awesomely made. Until we see the next conversation. Bye.